Lincoln, your word is woman. Woman.
Can I have the definition, please?
Why don't you ask Judge 1 that question?
Can I have the definition of woman, please?
No.
Why not? I'm allowed to ask for definitions, right?
The thing is, a woman is a woman is
What she's trying to say is that each person gets to define for themselves what a woman is.
So can you define it?
No.
Why? I just want to know the definition of woman.
And that makes you a hateful little bigot, Lincoln.
I don't hate anybody.
Who is a woman?
Okay, who is a woman?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'll say a woman is a female, okay, that has grown from childhood to adolescence and has become an adult.
Okay.
And the process of being a child and adolescent has, bettered certain qualities and uniqueness in that female.
Yes.
You understand? And I will also say, if you read through the scriptures, Bible says, God, when God wanted to create man, he said, and God said, let's create man. Do you understand?
Yes.
But eventually, he created Adam and then the woman.
Yes.
Okay? So, let's create man. Let us make man in our image. And then Eve came out also after Adam. So a woman also can be, or I would say is, a man with a womb.
Okay. An addition.
Do you understand?
Something extra.
Something extra that God has given. So as women, we're not just there. God has blessed us with very unique qualities and has given us, that ability to carry and to nurture not just children, but generation.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, to nurture, not just your personal, your biological children. Yeah, wow. But moving on a bit now. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was a message on social media about police catching some people in Delta states who were involved in gay marriage. Okay. So we see now that most men now want to become women. Most mothers used to cry to have male children. So now most of the male children want to turn to women and wives. We have cross-dressers all over the place. We have those who believe that if they can put on a little bit of makeup, dress like a woman, put on implants, and then they are now women. You address me as I want to be addressed. I'm a she. So I want to talk about that a little. What do you think all this is? Not putting on makeup or wearing a feminine dress make you a woman?
Well, it doesn't make you a woman at all.
Yes.
It doesn't make you a woman. I think the whole thing boils down to understanding yourself.
Case closed.
Understanding yourself. Yes. Understanding your uniqueness.
Yes.
You understand? No matter what you do, you can't change yourself. Okay, and sorry to say, but what we see around people trying to change their sexes and the rest of them, well, for me, I see it as ignorance.
Yes, you don't know any better.
I see it as ignorance because if you're a lady and you try to be a guy, what will come out of it? What? And if you're a guy and you want to be a lady, what you'll just do is you end up, making a name for yourself, getting people attracted to you. And in the end, what? What's the value?
Getting likes on social media.
And that's
just it. Nothing more. No eternal value, nothing. It's just vanity, it's just worthless, it's just fame. Okay, so I think the purpose why the reason for that is personal gratification, flesh. You know, want to to make the flesh feel happy and doing what everybody is doing, making yourself look relevant.
Yeah.
So it goes back to what Mama said earlier: understanding yourself, understanding who you are, whatever crisis you're going through. If you're a lady who thinks you want to become a man to prove your points, you are yet to understand from your manufacturer. And like she said earlier, the Bible, which is the manual the manufacturer gave to us, is what you have to read to understand your purpose on earth. I think this message we want to pass out today is actually to understand your purpose as a woman, embrace it, and enjoy it. Honestly, sometimes when I look at my husband, I'm happy I'm not a man.
Telling you.
The kind of pressures they go through and handle, the kind of demands on them, the way they handle responsibilities, I'm okay where I am. Let me do the one I have been asked to do and excel in it, and make sure I do not fail my own God-given assignment. There's no need fighting or hustling over being the head. Let me maintain where I want to be. So there's another trend going on too, because we are in a world where we are seeing things happen and we want to help as many as we can. There are some women who call themselves king. You know how Queen Elizabeth, who just passed on some months back now, she was a queen in charge of her kingdom, but she was not called King Elizabeth. She still maintained that femininity. Her son now has taken over and he's now the king. Okay, so for women who call themselves king, lord, or dad, not because they are single mothers, maybe their husbands passed away or their husbands are no longer in the picture, but they are now on Father's Day, they will celebrate themselves as the father of the children because they're the ones paying the school fees, paying the house rent, taking them to the hospital, like they're not your children in the first place. So for those persons who are yet to embody this womanhood and enjoy it and glory in it, for you to keep calling yourself something else, it means you think what you are is of a lesser value. You think you have a low self-esteem in that. That's why you think calling yourself king or dad will make you better. So for such people, what do you have to say?
Just one advice.
What?
Sincerely.
What advice?
Just stay where God has kept you.
Maintain your lane.
Where God has kept you.
Yes.
And you'll see things working perfectly well. Okay? That you're trying to wear the shoes of a man, that you're trying to I understand the fact that there are challenges.
Yes.
Okay, and sometimes you have to step into the position of a man, but you don't have to feel like you are a man. Okay, as women, we are helpers. So if for any reason you have to step into that position, still maintain your place as a woman and see yourself as a helper. Okay, so that's all I
Remember, you have that ability to nurture, like Mama said. You can nurture whether your child or not your child. You can nurture. You have that. It's inbuilt. You know how I saw a picture one time, they were giving a child immunization. The mother was the one in pain. The little was going into the child. Women have that thing in them. We have been so blessed by God, and He made us that way for a purpose. So like Mama said, maintain your lane, enjoy it. Wow. It has been amazing. I'm very sure if you've watched up to this point, you're already blessed, you're already motivated, you're already inspired. So Mama, do you have any final words to share with us?
Final words. Love yourself.
Yes.
Enjoy being a woman. God has created you in a very unique way. You are beautiful, and He has endowed you with lots of abilities and qualities. So bring it out.
Yes.
Okay? Enjoy every bit of it. And then go back to God, your maker. So that you can understand more about yourself. And you can bring out all the things that God has embedded in you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mama, for today.
Thank you.
I've been so impacted. Just as always, anytime with you is always impactful. So thank you for sharing this point with us. I really hope that every one of us will put them into practice. It's not just about hearing it, it's about putting these things to work. And I'm sure that as we do, our lives will become better for it. Thank you very much for sticking with us and for watching this edition. See you again next week. Bye.
You stood up here and said trans women are women.
Yes.
Tell me what you mean. What is a woman?
Womanhood is something that, just as Ethan explained, I cannot define because I am not
But
myself.
you used the word. So what did you mean when you said trans women are women if you don't know what it means?
Right. So here's the thing. So I do not define what a woman is because womanhood is something that is an umbrella term. It includes people
That
who
describes what?
people who identify as a woman.
Identify as what?
As a woman.
What is that?
Was to each their own. Each woman, each man, each person is going to have a different relation with their own gender identity and define it differently.
That doesn't-
And so
I'm not
trans
asking
women are women too. That's what
What you want to do is appropriate women. You want to appropriate womanhood
Okay.
and turn it into basically a costume that could be worn.
It's a simple question that now terrifies politicians the world over. And it's this: what is a woman? What's a woman? Well, what is a woman? What is a woman, out of interest? Can a woman have a penis? What is a woman?